as always, when there's change, there's always misconceptions, misunderstanding, misinformation. So one of the things that I'm constantly going through is to deal with some of the myths and the fears about online music, because online music has become the new wave, and record companies, whether they are major record companies, middle-sized record companies, or even the independents, or just the individual.
Much. Okay, so good morning everyone, and so yeah, I'm gonna spend a short time today just showing you how you can use a mobile app to market your artistry and to help you make more sales as well. What I intend to cover in this short time here is briefly explain who you are and who's advertised, explain what's happening in the world of smartphones, and also briefly go into what a mobile app is and how it differs from a website. And with your app, I'm also going to tell you one thing that you must do to make more sales with an app. And we're going to wrap up just showing you how we can help with that as well. All right, so I know we've got a few people on here. I just want to ask if you can type into the box for us briefly what kind of phone you have, whether it's an iPhone, an Android, or a BlackBerry. Does anyone want to type in? If not, then I'll move on. Okay, yeah, iPhone. Yeah, which is kind of I'm sure so at least a few people here have a iPhone and our HTC as well, the Android. So yeah, we work with those two platforms. Thanks for getting back to me on that. iPhone and Android are the most popular platform to work with, and that's who we work with as well. But let's delve into this as well. So let's move in. So who are Appetize? Who are we? Appetize, we're part of a larger company called EMS Internet. Very briefly, we began for about 13, 14 years now. We've got over 20,000 customers in the country, and before we even launched Appetize, we spent almost a year in research just to ensure it was a proven media. Obviously, with so many customers, we've got a reputation to keep, and we want to ensure that it was a worthwhile investment for our customers. Hence, we spent that bit of time in research. And so with our research, I'm going to share with you some of the stats that we came across. Very important and something that I'm really happy to share here. So what's happening in the world of smartphones? Well, firstly, with iPhone apps, there's a billion apps downloaded each month. That's not a year, it's each month, and which is huge, but that's not the end of it, as by 2016, app downloads are expected to reach 45 billion a year, which is almost 4 times what it's currently doing now. Very important and something that I'm really happy to share here. So what's happening in the world of smartphones? Well, firstly, with iPhone apps, there's a billion apps downloaded each month. That's not a year, it's each month, and which is huge, but that's not the end of it, as by 2016, app downloads are expected to reach 45 billion a year.
I'm a long-time marketer as well, so I've been involved in direct marketing, online marketing, and lots of different forms of marketing. So, okay. So I take it you can all see me now, yeah? I can get going? Hello? Just somebody type in a yes. Yeah, okay.
Yes, please go ahead. Thank you.
Right, okay. All right, so here we go. All right, so what I thought I'd do is I would put together a low-cost marketing plan for gospel artists. Okay, as I've said, I've told you my name already, so I don't need to go there. Okay, so an introduction for you. In this short presentation, I'm going to show you an 8-point low-cost marketing plan, a low-cost marketing blueprint. So before we do anything else, just make sure you're not distracted by anything, and you've got your full focus here, because there's lots and lots of value in here. Some of the stuff I'm going to show you, it's helped me enormously, and it's the kind of stuff that people are paying me money for. All right, so I'm going to share some real pearls of wisdom with you. So who am I, and why should you listen to me? Well, my name is Bernard, as I've already said. I own and run a small but successful company called Proclaim Marketing. Over the years, I've worked with lots and lots of big brands. The biggest, I guess, is the Department of Health. I used to bill £5 million a year with them. But I've also worked with people behind WeBuyAnyCar.com, the annoying adverts, Paul Smith Clothing, Orange Mobile Phones, and I've worked with lots and lots of charities, including recently getting involved in some direct mail for Bernardo's. In addition to this, I have an established career as a gospel DJ, and run a very successful ministry called Soulcure. So some of my ministry highlights, I've either interviewed, met, DJ'd, or played for people like Papa San, Trinity 5-7, Kirk Franklin, Gotti Gotti. And I've also had the joy of DJing at some very, very nice venues, including the Man United ground, Excel Arena in London. I played several thousand people there. And this year I went on a mini tour of Florida. And the reason I share my ministry journey with you is so that I'm walking my talk, and I literally have had to market Soulcure and DJ Proclaim on myself. All right, so I'm not trying to tell you stuff that I've not had to do myself. All right. An important question that I get asked a lot is, do you need a budget to market your ministry? And the answer is a resounding yes. Okay, if you're not prepared to invest in your ministry, then obviously nobody else will take you they won't take you seriously, and they're not going to respect your ministry, and they're not going to invest in it either. If you don't think it's worth investing in, why is somebody else going to do it? At the last GMIA, there was quite a number of youngsters there who were telling me they haven't got any money, this, that, and the other. And I just said, well, go and get a job and go and earn it. And if you're a student, get an evening job, set up a bank account, and pull that account ministry fund, and just raise the money. But you need to have professional tools if you really want to get some momentum in your ministry. If you want your ministry to grow quickly, and if you want people to take you seriously quickly, you're going to have some seed money, and you're going to have an initial spurt of investment. All right. Anything, eBay, car boots, whatever, just link up for that at the end. Okay, step 6, YouTube. Again, this is a free marketing tool. I use YouTube. YouTube has some ridiculous amount. I think it's 3 billion video views every single day. All right. And just so you know, between 10 and 25% of the new traffic that comes to my site comes from Soulcure. It comes to soulcureradio.com, comes from YouTube. All right. So I'm not telling you, I'm not suggesting that you do something that I don't know works. On some days I get it's about 10%. Other days it's up to a quarter, and can be even more. And all this is done just using the free videos on YouTube. And one of the reasons I like YouTube is because Google own it, and if you have a website and you're trying to get your website ranked, sometimes it's easy to rank your links and stuff